In this video I'm going to show you how to make a self-watering planter. Welcome back to UDUMBARA. A while back some of you asked about self-watering planters, and it's been on my mind ever since. I wanted to create design that truly is unique and in line with my own style. Then, thanks to Katarina Kundberg and the inspiring Kainuunkaoliini project, I had a chance to try foraged Kaolin from Northern Finland. And that's when this idea finally took root. For this project, I used low-firing wild clay from Somero, Kultala clay, combined with high-firing foraged Kaolin. Kaolin is usually used in high temperatures. It's perfect here as a clay slip, adding a beautiful texture that in combination with sodium silicate creates rough surface ideal for the plants to cling onto. When low fired, the kaolin won't melt, giving us a natural sturdy grip for the plant roots. Today we will dive into a project inspired by natural foraging and mindful pottery. A self-watering orchid pot that requires no soil at all. Instead, this pot acts as a water bank, slowly releasing moisture to sustain plants growing right on the surface. And if you're curious about the Kaolin foraging, I link below the Kainuunkaoliini festival, where the artists gather to explore the clay resources. So grab your tools and let's dive into creating one-of-a-kind self-watering pots. First, just throw a thick pot. Dry it just a little bit so that the slip will attach. Brush on the slip. And then just dry some more so that the slip doesn't shine anymore. And then it's back to the dryer again and try the sodium silicate so that it feels a little bit crisp. Then you just start throwing again, so only from inside to make the pot wider. I hadn't done this since study time, so it was interesting and challenging and fun. It's hard to trim directly on when it's a round shape directly on the pottery wheel. So I centered this plastic jar on it and put some clay to keep it tight there, and the cloth over, so it's easier to trim the pot, a round pot, that way. And it's important to hold the wheel with your leg, and really I use my inner thighs and stomach muscles to keep myself stable. That makes it easier to trim. And after a couple of weeks drying, I fire the pot. And it turns again orange color on the in the oxidation fire. It's good to put the pot in the water overnight, and then I just tie the orchid on the pot. And keep the pot inside filled with water, so it will ooze the water out. But it's better to cover with moss or something the roots of the orchid, so that will keep the moist better in. I'm hoping to get some moss growing outside the pot. And somebody told me to cover the pot with yogurt, and that will help the moss to grow. But it was a big mistake in this, because there's water all the time inside. So I got this moldy mess out of that, and I had to fire the pots again. So no yogurt, please. And there's water inside there. And then the plant is outside. So this is a prototype. I have no idea if it's gonna work. I hope so. I think it's gonna be really pretty if it works. So I decided to call these moss balls because I'm trying to plant some moss here. I wrap up this video with a fun segment. A little visit to my sister Johanna's secret mushrooms spot. Johanna, the mushroom whisperer, has an eye for finding endless patches of my favorite Yellowfoot mushroom, or winter mushroom. Ja, och sen lämnar jag den för att det kanske var där bakom.
Där är nu där.
Jag har så många. Du kan ta.
Jag måste ta det här. Man tar det här på.
Det här räcker. Ska jag ta? Det tog 15 minuter.
Ja, så. Sen när man hittar ett ställe så
ja.
Det kommer så mycket.
Sådär, tack så mycket. And if you're located in southern Finland, don't miss the KWUM Museum's winter exhibition on native clay. It's a beautiful showcase of shared love for the local materials. Thanks again for watching and see you in the next video.